Honestly, I came so ready for this weekend to be like 100% practical experience.
Oh!
Shaking! The impact force is quite impactful.
Ooh. Quite advanced and quite tricky.
Nice. And instead, the first thing that we do is walk in and sit in a class.
You're in an environment that is naturally not made for humans. If the equipment fails, you'll be hurt or you're gonna die. The theoretical background I rather use to give them some abstract pictures, some different perspectives on the belaying. If you go to the DAV, for example, you book a climbing course, but what you learn is belaying. My name is Daniel Gebel and I work for Edelrid since about 20 years. I'm the best belayer in the world. Siebe, get ready?
Yeah. 2.5, 5.4 meters. So I'm Siebe, I'm a professional climber and I'm here with Edelrid for the Master Belay class.
Yeah. Daniel, my pinch is dirty. Send me a new one.
This is a unique one, so I don't want to break it. I'm a professional climber as well and I'm gonna show everyone how to belay. I think I'm an okay belayer. I think I can belay quite well if I'm attentive. I feel my ball up in my standing hand. I'm here with 4 invited people that won a raffle a few weeks ago. I think we're gonna rethink belaying.
How do you attach the rope? This way or this way? Left way. This way?
Yeah. My name is Toby Killer. Killer is my last name, fortunately or unfortunately.
It would be cool if you could ask, how hard do you belay?
9A.
9A. This would be cool. I want to become a 9A belayer.
I've climbing for approximately 23 years now. So I'm a certified climbing teacher, so I definitely know what to do. Yeah, it's still okay. The approach of having 3 different levels, this was totally new for me and kind of unexpected.
On the level 1, this is the basic skill to enable the belayer or the party with the techniques to prevent the ground fall. The idea of the 3 levels of climbing competences, I can draw back easily to a risk analysis of climbing. I identify the risk, I define countermeasures and then sort these competences that you need to perform these countermeasures to 3 levels. In the first level, it's prevent the ground fall. Second, collision. Third level is the combination of soft and short. So not only giving soft catches, but being able to adjust the braking distance in a positive and negative way. And this then is the masterclass.
I'm Marco Meyer and I'm from Styria in Austria. Since I'm really into the gear and coming from a technical perspective, this is just my stuff. I love it when he's really going to the techniques, physics of the whole stuff. Yeah, that's where my heart starts beating faster.
Marco, are you still shaking?
Yeah, I'm just too excited.
It's shaking!
In the morning we did all the theory session and now the idea is to go to the tower and test what we learned in theory in practical application and find out how much it influences their belay performance. And this room we use for development researches and tests, so it's all more drawn to practical applications, climbing applications. Let's start with some tests. I would start with some misuses. Let's take some 10-15 tests on different devices.
I'm Manuela and I've been climbing for 3 years now. I think before this trip I wasn't a very good belayer. My boyfriend and me, we have a different rate, so I often go up when he falls down.
Very good.
It was really interesting to see. You can make so much different tests with the weight and with the rope.
So that's the chinch. This device is quite critical because it's not only brake hand position, it's also how you position the device.
So this exercise might be a bit counterintuitive. However, we're trying to learn how to minimize the risk of these devices failing by making them fail.
When you hold it like this, it can activate the mechanism. If you hold the device like this, it cannot activate the mechanism. So first test, okay, ready? Oh, I held it open. Okay. I hold it only with fingertips now. Okay, ready, Siebe. Okay, it immediately activates if it's in this position. Do it now, start with how you would do it in real life. 3, 2, 1. It took longer.
Me llamo Laura y vengo de España, de Málaga en concreto.
3, 2, 1.
La verdad que tenía otros planes para estos días y lo cancelé todo en cuanto me invitaron porque no podía desaprovechar esta oportunidad. A mí no me gusta asegurar, siempre prefiero escalar.
2, 1. Nice. Now we start something serious. We go for dynamic belay. We do a first test. We go the 8 meter. Siebe starts. Who can make notes?
I'll do the notes.
Okay, perfect.
We have a fixed weight, real round numbers, the force impact, and the distance of the fall. And it turned into quite a nice competition between everybody.
3 tries. Make it as soft and short as possible. The first round is fall height, 2 meter free fall, weight 60 kilogram, absolutely no friction in the system. And the target is to have the force at the top anchor as low as possible. 3, 2, 1.
Oh! I killed a person. I think I can belay quite well.
But it was quite soft.
Maybe I take my words back from the semi-professional belayer.
3, 2, 1. Not bad, 3.6 and 6.5.
I'm very nervous. I'm often go up when I fall down.
Ah yeah, this was better now. 3.7 and 6.6. Okay, way better.
I'm coming out of my comfort zone.
Okay, Toby, you ready?
That's my last name.
Fall distance is... Ah yeah, way better. 3.8 and 6.7. 3, 2, 1. Bad, it's 3.9 and 5.9.
Marco does really well right away.
3, 2, 1. 2.6.
So far, he's the best belayer of the class.
I think it's clear that he had some previous experience belaying a lighter climber because you're always really attentive to give a soft catch.
It was just daily business when cramping. I always had to do the timing right.
I want to try as well. I use secret technique now. Yeah, it's not entirely fair. I'm the best belayer
in the world.
So this is what we should work on now to see what happens if you put the OHMEGA in there and how much it can change your behavior. This one now, I said it's 60 kilograms, but actually it feels a bit more like 70 kilograms. We put the device in with minus 30. So this one now has about 40 kilograms. And this is what I said. The easiest is to belay somebody with 40 kilograms because you can move freely and you can use the dynamic any type you want. If we take the OHMEGA out in this setup, the only chance to make a soft catch is body dynamic, to jump up. When I put the OHMEGA in, I can work with my hand. I can do a step forward. I can feed the rope by going in and forward or backward. I can give a soft catch by running forward, or I can give a soft catch by catching it with the hand and catching it only with my center hand. Let's see if it works. Okay, ready.
2.9 and a fall of 3.2.
3.2.
That's the best fall so far.
Yeah. The point is the OHMEGA is my baby. I worked since quite a while. I focused on the OHMEGA and I learned the potential that devices like the OHMEGA offer. It's not only there for heavyweight climbers and lower weight belayers, that it offers advantages also to any combination of climbing partners. I hope that they understand by the exercises that we were doing. This is what I call the sensor loop. So I'm always prepared like this. So in case I have a fall, I can shorten the rope a bit and catch the fall with my sensor hand. In case the climber needs rope really fast, I drop this one and just feed another one. In case I need to take in rope, I can immediately take it in, but I'm always prepared like this. And then when the climber is climbing and the loop is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, I adjust it, then I have the next loop, then the loop is getting smaller and smaller and smaller again, and I adjust it again. So I always work with a sensor loop in the system. Not on the first 3 anchors. When you're ground near, then I want to have only very little. Later on, I usually prepare a small sensor loop, belay like this, let it go smaller, and then I also catch the fall with this sensor loop. The idea of the sensor hand dynamic is something that I'm playing with since more than 20 years. For many years, I started to teach it for very lightweight lead climbers or high friction scenarios. And then by the use of the OHMEGA, I found I can use it in more or less any situation. We reduce the fall height again a bit to get less energy there, and then position yourself with a sensor loop and try to catch the fall with a sensor loop.
Higher impact force, because it's 3.3, but then shorter distance at 3.1.
After all the falling tests of the tire and adding the OHMEGA into the belaying system, right now we're not just aware of the weight differences between the climbers, but we're also aware that the way we belay and the way that we move has a big impact on the force of a fall.
So the group is trying the OHMEGA in the system for the first time, and right now they're just doing a test to see at what level they should be using it at.
I try to hold Siebe, and now I try to get 5 meters away from the wall. If I cannot lower myself and Siebe falls, it's clear that I will get smashed against the wall. I use the OHMEGA on +10, so I make Siebe 10 kilograms lighter now. Okay, I try to lower myself. Oh yeah, this works now. Now I can hold Siebe, I can walk 5 meters away. The next step of the test works like this. If I can move forward, and look how easy I can hold Siebe. Yeah, and I lower him like this. I lower myself again. And lower him like this. If this is possible, then the system is ready for sensor hand dynamic and you can position yourself freely in the room.
Para mí ha sido muy diferente a lo que yo estoy acostumbrada, porque llevo muchos años escalando y nunca había pensado que se podía hacer de esta manera el asegurar a otra persona.
Usually all those devices are meant for heavier climbers, and now this is a fully different approach. So now this gives flexibility to different body weight ratios, because it's mainly about the belaying principle and not about belaying a more heavier climber.
Okay, so that much for today. The plan for tomorrow then is to do this in a more practical scenario. And now we watch film with Siebe and eat pizza, and then I see you tomorrow.
Today we finally get to climb!
So today we're in Kempten in the Allgäu in the climbing gym Svoboda Alpine, a DAV climbing gym, offering quite a lot of options. So perfect setup for us today to train what we learned yesterday in the tower in Edelrid.
We made a lot of repetition of the sensor hand dynamic, depending on the wall angle, the weight difference, also depending on the weight of the climber.
Up to you now. Get started. Set up in climbing couples. Choose an easy route, climb really, really slowly, communicate, and then you get into this position that you drop the sensor loop and then just 1 feet and clip. Good to go? Understood?
Then we did the system check at the 3rd or 4th quick draw, so checking the system if sensor hand dynamic is working. Yes, Siebe is on an overhanging 6 feet plus. Now I'm practicing sensor hand. Yeah.
It's like fall training for me and pure physics training for you.
I had more control here on the sensor hand, especially with the edge. I really had the feeling like, okay, I can fully control the situation.
Yeah. No. So you move your hand forward. This is not necessary. Try to catch her. Try to hold her and then let your arm get pulled forward. Hold it. Okay, and you do this. Okay, so no active move, but you want to have your arm get pulled there. Okay, Thierry. Yeah, once more, yeah. Yeah, genau.
Cuando llevas mucho tiempo escalando, coges manías que están mal. Hacemos cosas mal, pero ya lo tenemos en el interior. Entonces, lo que más me está costando es quitarme esas manías para mejorar. Realmente siento que he aprendido muchísimo.
Definitely we have a new perspective on belaying now. It changes the whole style. We did it until now, and also the style on climbing on the wall. Now I have less fear on going a little bit bigger over the quick draw.
Yeah. What I usually learn is that in the most cases we teach climbing under a certain rush. We try to be as fast as possible. I think if you give enough time to the people, say, okay, this was good, but there is potential to improve, let's repeat it, and we try it again. I hope that we will see today that the preparation yesterday was already enough for them to implement it in the practical application.